everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Joanie, and this is where I'm always trying to inspire and encourage you to create something beautiful for your home. Even if you think you're not creative or you've never picked up a paintbrush, I promise you can do all the things, okay? It's good for your heart, it's good for your soul, and it's definitely good for your mind. So just remember, it's just paint, okay? So let's have fun with it. Come on, let's see what we're going to do today, okay? So today I'm going to show you something a little different. I've done one on here before, but not this exact one. But this is an Iflex wooden little deal. And it comes with a bow. And it comes with this little embellishment right here that we're going to glue on here. But what you do first is you put the heat gun on it so you can mold it, I guess I should say, to your piece, okay? And then we're going to glue. Let's do this one first, okay? It's little, it won't take long. So I'm going to lay it, now these, they'll break if you're not careful. So I'm going to put that right there and just heat this up. It doesn't take long. Okay, and see how it starts bending? Right? All right. So, it's bendable right here. Because once you mold it, it'll just harden back up. Or you can paint it, and then this glue will turn clear, so don't worry about that showing or anything. This is Tight Bond Quick and Thick Glue. My favorite. Right about here, I think. I'm just going to press it down, make sure it's just kind of the same on both sides, because it's, it's movable now. All right, I think that looks good. Okay, so here's the biggie, y'all. So this needs to be heated up, and it needs to come around like this, okay? It just kind of drapes over it. So let's see here if I can do that. All right, so I'm going to put this here. It does break, it won't be the end of the world, but ooh, I think that's looking good. Let me do it one more time. Ooh, it's hot. All right, so this is how I want it. See how it moves out? Dried my glue, I think, y'all. All right, so let me just, I don't want glue all over it because it's, well, I don't guess it matters. I'm gonna say it's not hitting the tray all over, so. Okay. All right, I'm just going to hold it like that for just a second. And try to inch my fingers down. Look at that. That is so cute. Okay, I know I got glue under there and I didn't need it, but that's okay because it's not going to be seen. See, it's already hard. And so now we got a tray. All right, I'm gonna see though, I've got this glue. And it's ready to paint right away. So it's already, see, it's hard. All right, so now I'm just gonna paint it. Okay, got my, I'm using DIY paint. Okay, it's a clay-based chalk style paint. It's all naturals. It's mostly clay and pigment. So there's no smell. I'm always inside painting. And it's just awesome. I love it. Just gonna paint it. And I'm trying to decide if I want to use a transfer. There are so many options, but I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. I think though I'm gonna seal this one first because, all right, so when you use a transfer, I usually don't seal before I put the transfer on there, but that's just because I'm used to this paint. But, it does work better if you do seal it. But I want to use a glaze, and so when I use glazes, I do like to seal. I'd like to seal first. The glaze goes over it really nice, and then my transfer will go over it really nice as well. So I'll get to that part. I'll show you how to kind of lay out. I want to use the roses, or actually the Painterly Florals has sunflowers and the really pretty pink roses. I thought that would be pretty on this since it does have a bow. It's pretty feminine. Yeah, it might be a good idea to sand these a little before you, I'm going to spritz it just a little bit, just to get get the paint smooth. All right, now, I just don't want it to be drippy, and this looks like it could be a little drippy. This usually takes a few hours to dry. So I will let this dry, and then I will come back and we'll do our, we'll put the transfer on it, we will glaze it. So that's about it, guys. I'm just gonna finish this up, I'm gonna go over this with the top coat like I did with the paint and let that dry, and then I will come back and finish it off. Now, let's see what we got going on. All right, so y'all, this is the transfer that I'm using. It's called Painterly Florals, okay? It has sunflowers and these pretty little roses, and it has 8 sheets. Can y'all see that? So, and this is what they look like. If you're new to transfers, let me know, because this is, look at this. All right, so these are like tattoos for your home decor, all right? So you paint it, you don't even have to paint it before you apply it. Now, this is what I've done. I cut out from the long sheet, like they come in this, see this big sheet, it was a big sheet like this, and it has the roses all on there. So I cut out 3 roses. They're pretty big, and so I wanted some smaller ones. So I cut out these 3, and then I've got a couple of buds. And so I wanted to first just lay out my leaves, okay? So I want those in the background. So I'm just gonna start adding these, see what it's gonna look like. It's hard to tell until you take the backing off. All right, I'm just gonna take it off. You take it off the backing, And so this is sticky. This is the sticky part right here. So you want to keep it, even if you cut them out, you want to keep it attached to the back. All right. Now let's see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes once I get it on. So all you do, press it down. And then they all come with this little stick. It's just a little plastic rubbing tool. And you just scrape it on like this. Just scrape it on, or rub it on, I should say. Rub it on. This. Don't have to rub really hard. Just, you can just kind of go around in a circle. And then kind of lift up the one little part right here. Don't lift it all the way off. Wait and make sure it's adhering. So just kind of do it like this. Just hold on to it. And so then you just kind of make sure it's laying down flat. Okay, like that. See. Look good. All right, now, so I've got my leaves all laid out, and next I'm gonna put my rosebuds. I kind of wanted one right here, and I had one kind of up right here. All right, so I'm gonna bring it here. It's a little nerve-wracking. But see, I'm layering it on top of the other ones, and you do the same thing. You just rub them on. You're not going to hurt the transfers underneath. All right, so say I want to add this one now. So I'm going to kind of look at this. I'll overlap it a little bit, but I see right in here, I'm either going to have to add another flower or another leaf or something, because there's going to be an opening right there. So add this other leaf. See that now, how that's covered up now? So I'm going to overlap it and raise it just a little. All right. It needs to come under. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to come up a little bit because I have these little leaves that I'm going to put here and here. Does that make sense? All right, so let's just... All right, now, I'll do this one right there. Yeah, it's just more full right here. So let me cut. It's sliding on me. Okay, so I'm just going to take my sponge. This top coat is really, really nice, y'all. It self-levels And so it doesn't leave, you know, like brush marks. It's not like Minwax polyacrylic where you have to put on like 4 coats, sand in between to get it really nice and even. This evens out, even with 1 coat. It goes on very evenly, so. All right. So there we go. Let's see if I moved it up. Maybe you see a little bit better. Is that close enough? Let me hold it up a little bit like, wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Just come around. See, doesn't it look like a painting? It's just so pretty. Love this transfer. I love it. Again, it's called Painterly Florals. Now I said I was going to come back, so you could just leave it like it is, okay? It could be done. But it does have this pretty little detail around the edges. I added this little piece too that comes with the tray. And these little beads that are on the inside. So I thought I would glaze it, bring out some of the detail. Now I have champagne glaze. That's what I'm thinking of. I just want to pretty it. Look how pretty that is. It still moves better. I want to make sure, and especially because I'm using, that's probably, you know, if you're using the Paint Couture paint, which is acrylic, but I use DIY paint. This is what I painted it with. It's a clay-based paint. So, you know, it dries really like clay. You know, it's mostly clay and pigment. So I wanted to, you know, it would soak it up, I'm afraid. It's real porous, this kind of paint. But I love it. You can even add water to your little rag, whatever you want to use, something soft. And I like to kind of tap it first. I don't know why. It's just, I guess I feel like I'm just tapping it into the details. And then I start wiping. And you can always add more. If you think you've wiped off too much, you want more, you can always add more. I love that. It just looks so soft. Let me see if y'all can, let me hold it up. So you can see it on that little piece right there. Ah, so pretty. Okay, I think I'm just gonna let that sit on there a little bit longer. But see how easy it is to use? I mean, long time ago, I used to put the glaze on and then hurry up and wipe it off and still not like it. You know, I'd be like, dang it. I just couldn't get any faster. Like on furniture where you have to glaze the top of it or the sides or something. I just could never get it. I'm just going to kind of slightly rub this around. And you have to change your, you know, your rag. Or you'll just, what is that? Or you'll just keep rubbing glaze around. I'm gonna get one more. Again, this is cheesecloth. You don't have to use cheesecloth, but I do like it. It's real soft, so you can kind of just, like I'm not hitting it with my hand, I'm just letting the cheesecloth hit it. That way it's just gently coming off. It's hard to pick it up. Hold on. Let me slide my spatula under there. So see, I did want to keep the white, the softness of the white, but this just kind of, it gives it a pretty little sheen as well. Can y'all see that sheen? Okay. think got it like I like it. I will just let this dry. Let me just dot this where some came off. If it gets to where you can't get it off, like I said, you can always wet your little rag. It's fine to wet it. So, yeah, if you wanted to antique it a little more, you know, you can use the darker one. And there's even a Van Dyke brown that's even darker. So if you wanted to really kind of antique it, definitely could do that. Okay, I hope today's video was helpful. Drop me a comment below if you have any questions, and I'd really love it if you'd also hit that subscribe button, and you'll never miss a project. Okay, until next time, bye.